So I'm so sorry to hear the noise in the back. Our neighbors are really noisy because they're literal motorcycles, sellers, etc. But as promised in the other video, I will be reading The Emperor's New Clothes. I promised that we would read it. Since there are many chapters, I thought maybe I wouldn't stay that long with this video, but it would stay long. I basically had to restart something because of a disturbing voice, and I was basically on a page where I'm so sorry, truly sorry. It's Friday and it's a really busy night sometimes. So this is what happens. But yeah. Basically, let's just get on to the story because I don't want to waste any more time. It's currently 6 a.m. Not in the morning, like in the evening. It's about to go to 7, and then by 9, I'm not going to be touching any of my devices because I have school. So that's why I always post on evenings. But anyway, let's start. Okay, so one day a farmer said to his wife, "We don't often use our horse. Shall we sell it?" "What do you want to do?" his wife asked. "I want to sell it," the farmer said. "Then sell it," his wife said. "You are always right." Very well then. I'll go to the market today and sell our horse," the farmer said. Hold on. You know what? I don't even want to redo my review anymore in the video because I was already upset because I was on this page, but it was a disturbing voice. But let's continue. I wonder why he goes to the market. I don't want to make too many comments. Okay, anyways. Yeah, by the way, I letted my hair down today. Anyways, the farmer set off for the market. On the way, he met a man with a cow. It was a very beautiful cow. "Does she give good milk?" the farmer asked. "Very good milk," the man said. "I'll give you my horse for your cow." "It's a deal," the man said. And he got on the farmer's horse and rode away. That's just rode away. Rode away. But anyways, the farmer walked along the road to the market with the cow. He soon met another man. This man had a sheep. Do you know a really blessing fact? Okay, this is a really important part. In the video, if you skip this part, then I don't even know. If you study the Bible, on the John page or something, I don't know which, but God actually said that my sheep knows my voice. And if you make sins, if you read the Bible, I know this isn't the topic of the story, but this is really important. So, sheep are really good. They obey and they don't hesitate, except for goats. And a shepherd separates his goats and his sheep. The goat is very hard to control. They're very protesting, so that is why sheep. I don't really study much about this, but I know for a fact that this is a fact. That sheep are the goodest animals, I think. But no, I cannot skip this part somehow because I actually want to your book is about to be close to an activity. The fact is that God, that God really likes sheep. Wool is more important than hair. Goat has hair and sheep has wool. They need wool more than hair. So yeah. If you were a sheep, then comment down and say that I am a sheep. Amen. Okay. Anyways, a sheep is more useful than a cow. Farmer thought. My wife can make me a coat from its wool. I'll give you my cow for your sheep, he said to the man. It's a deal, the man said. He led the cow away. The farmer walked along the road to mark up the sheep. Soon he met a man with a goose. That's a good fat goose. We can have goose eggs, and then one day we can eat the goose. It's better than a sheep. My man, just appreciate what you have. Even if you don't use your horse, then use it. Start using it. Just make a statement. Make a statement, Stop doing this. If you keep selling your things, your animals, different animals, you'll eventually end up with 0 animals. Trust me. But anyways, soon I'll give you my sheep for your goose, he said to the man. It's a deal, the man said. Soon the farmer got to the market with the goose. There he saw a man with a hen. A hen doesn't eat much as goose, and hen's eggs are better to eat than a goose. I'll give you my goose for your hen, he said to the man. It's a deal, the man said. The farmer was now very tired. He sat with the hen by his side. The man came out of the market. He was carrying a sack. What's in your sack? The farmer asked. Only some rotten apples. My boy, did you realize the word rotten? It's literally rotten. I'll give you my hen for your apples, he said to the man. It's a deal, said the man. He took the hen and walked away. A friend of the farmer came up to him. Are you crazy? He asked. What will your wife say when he sees the rotten apples? She'll kiss me and tell me how clever I am, the farmer said. I'll bet you a bar of gold that she doesn't, the woman said. I'll bet you everything I have that my wife will think I'm clever. This poor farmer is setting himself up. First of all, you should be happy that you have a horse. Second of all, you should keep the cow for some milk. Third of all, why did you want rotten apples for hens? I am agreeing with this friend, and if you lose a bar of gold, you're gonna get that. He went back to his farm and his friend came too. His wife was waiting at the door for him. Hello, my dear. I gave a man a horse for his cow. That was very clever of you, the wife said. You always do the right thing. Then I gave another cow for her sheep. Oh, that was a very good thing to do. What a clever man you are, the wife said. Then I gave another man a sheep for his goose. Oh, I love eating goose eggs, the wife said. But that was the right thing to do. But I gave a man the goose for his hen. A hen's eggs are better than a goose eggs, his wife said. That was the right thing to do. But I gave the man a hen for a sack of rotten apples. The farmer said. Oh, I am so glad. I went to our neighbor to borrow some herbs. I have nothing to give you for them. I said to her, I don't even have any rotten apples. The farmer's wife put her arms around her husband and kissed him. Now I can give her some rotten apples, she said. His friend was very surprised. You won the bet, he said. Here's the bar of gold. You are the luckiest man in the world. You have a wife who always agrees with you. So too, the Little Mermaid. I have this little scratch. Here's proof that I actually have a dog by telling you this scratch. Story 2, The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid lived at the bottom of the sea with her father, grandmother, and 5 sisters. These mermaids were half human and half fish. Whoa, 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 whoa. If they were half human and half fish, why do they not have legs or feet? They can't walk. They had tails, okay. The Little Mermaid was the youngest. She was 10 years old. She was not like her sisters. They were happy living in the sea. The Little Mermaid was not happy. I want to know about everything outside the sea, she thought. But she could not leave the sea. She had to wait until she was 15 years old. 15. Wasn't Ariel 14 or 15? I'm not sure. Comment down below. But we're literally on 1180 pages. Wait. We still have 300 pages to go. Why? Anyways, the Little Mermaid sisters were all older than her. Every year, one of them went out the sea. Sometimes they went near the land. Each sister saw many wonderful things. I want to be 13, Little Mermaid. I want to see all of those wonderful things. At last, the Little Mermaid was 15 years old. My girl, this proves that patience is key. Now you can go up of the sea, said her grandmother. The Little Mermaid was very excited. The Little Mermaid swam up out the sea. She saw a big ship and swam near it. She saw many people on the ship. One was a young man. He was a prince. He is very handsome. I want to meet him, but I can't go on the ship. I don't have legs. I don't have a tail, she thought. Aren't you half human? Whatever. The waves in the sea started to get bigger and bigger. The ship moved up and down with the waves. Then suddenly, a storm hit the ship. Oh my! Oh my god, the logo. The logo is interesting. Crack. The ship broke into many pieces. The prince fell into the sea. He could not swim. He sank in the water. I must help the prince, thought the little mermaid. She swam down into the sea and looked for the prince. At last, I'm so sorry. I maybe caught a little bit too much, but his eyes were closed. In all seriousness, I feel so good. He was not moving. She held him and pulled him out of the sea. I must get him to land, she thought. She pulled him close to land and pushed him onto it. She watched and waited for someone to see him. A young girl found the prince. The girl ran away and came back with many people. The prince soon woke up and smiled at the young girl. The little mermaid was sad. He does not know I saved him, she thought. She slowly swam back to the bottom of the sea. She told her grandmother about the prince. Will I ever see him again? She asked. You can swim to the top of the sea and watch him on the land, her grandmother said. But you can never be with him. You live in the sea and he lives on the land. That is actually a little bit of a small difference. Actually, maybe a little tiny bit big. First, if you live on land, you probably live on land right now. You're human. But if you live on the sea, you are a mermaid, or like she said, half human. Which means you can have different breathing systems. One, you cannot breathe that long in the sea. But mermaids can breathe in the sea. But yeah. No, I want to live with the prince. I will ask the sea witch for help, the little mermaid thought. Chapter 2, The Mermaid and the Sea Witch. Wait a minute, a sea witch? I've never found a sea witch. I kind of recognize this movie as Ariel and Ursula. The story seems so identical to it. Oh my. Well, okay. The sea witch was very clever. I will help you. I will turn your tail into legs. You will look like a princess. But if you do this, you will never live at the bottom of the sea. with your family again. You will also die if the prince does not marry you. I will do it. He will marry me. I know it, said the little mermaid. She thought, I will not help you for free. I want your beautiful voice. The little mermaid really wanted to be with the prince, so she agreed. She gave the sea witch her voice, and the sea witch gave her a magic drink. The little mermaid swam up to the land. She slowly drank the magic drink. Soon her tail turned into 2 legs. That's it. Girl, this is super risky. If you risk your beautiful voice, you will never, and if the prince does not like you back, you are doomed. You will be a doomed mermaid. But anyways, the prince found the little mermaid on the land. How beautiful is she? She thought. He took her to the palace and gave her wonderful clothes to wear. The prince took her everywhere. The prince often talked to the little mermaid, but she never talked to him. Why won't you talk to me? He asked her. The little mermaid wanted to talk to him, but she could not. She had no voice. One day the prince said to the little mermaid, I love you, but I love another girl more. One day I nearly drowned in the sea. This girl found me on the land and saved my life. I will always love her. The girl wanted to say no. I saved your life. I saved you from the sea and pushed you onto land. She had no voice. She could not tell him. Then one day, the prince said, my father wants me to marry a princess. She lives far from here. Please come with me to meet her. So the prince and the little mermaid went away on a ship to meet the princess. Finally, the prince and the little mermaid and happy. The little mermaid saw the princess. The prince was surprised and happy. I know you. I almost drowned in the sea, but you saved me. He said to her, I love you. You are so beautiful. I want to marry you. The little mermaid was very sad. I will die if the prince will not marry me, she thought. The prince married the princess. Then the princess, the little mermaid went on the ship to return to the prince's palace. The little mermaid stood on the ship and watched the waves. She thought about her family at the bottom of the sea. She wanted to be with them. Then she saw her sisters in the water. They swam up close to the ship to talk to her. We asked the sea witch to let you live. One of her sisters said, she gave us this knife. You must kill the prince with him. Then your life will turn back into town, and you come back home. Despite the fact they said, this is kind of close to Ariel and Ursula. Forget that I even said that, because this story is adding up. It's giving, you don't love me, then I can't have you. No one can. I'm going to kill you, and then I'll be turned back into the tail. Like, it just gives me that vibes. Like, anyways, the little mermaid went into the prince's room. He and the princess were sleeping. She could not kill him. She loved him too. She threw the knife into the sea. The little mermaid jumped into the sea and slowly sank into the water. I will die soon, she thought. Then she heard a beautiful voice. It said, I gave your life for love. Your soul will live forever. Every child will hear your story if each child is good. You will soon live again. Story 3. Thumbelina. Seriously, it's literally 7 o'clock. It's literally 7 o'clock. No! It's 7:15? I'm not sure if I can do this. I'm not sure if I have to do. I'm not sure, but I might have to do. Oh my god. I'm not sure, but I might have to do a part 2 of Thumbelina and the flower. Like, wait a minute. If I continue one more chapter, it will be 8 o'clock. And in that time of 8 o'clock, once I finish it, I have to eat. I'm starving, really. And then once I eat, I will go back. And it will take longer to finish the chapter. So, I'm sorry guys, but I have to make a part 2. I have to make a part 2. Goodbye. This is the end. It's only 7 o'clock. Goodbye. Hi, it's me. Here's a part 2. This dog decided to get on me. Like, what did you do? Just get off me! Then get off me! Okay. He was the one who made this car. But I'm going to finish this story in the same day. I just took a little bit of a small break. My voice is kind of disappearing. But okay, let's start. Thumbelina. Thumbelina and flower. Once there was a woman. She wanted a child. She asked a witch for help. Take the seed and plant it, said the witch. Something special will grow. The woman paid the witch and took the seed home. She planted it. It grew into a flower. The woman kissed the closed flower petals and the flower popped open. A girl was inside. She was as big as a thumb. The woman called her Thumbelina. Thumbelina was very pretty. She had a sweet voice. She slept in a walnut shell. Her mattress was made from flower petals. One hot night, a lady toad jumped through an open window. She landed next to the sleeping Thumbelina. This girl would marry my son, the toad said. She picked her in the walnut bed and jumped away. The toad took Thumbelina to her mud home. The home was near a stream. The toad's son was happy. They put Thumbelina on a leaf and put her in the stream. Is this what you call a son? Goodbye. But anyways, the next morning, Thumbelina woke up. She was surrounded by water. The toads made her a new room with mud. They sang to Thumbelina. My son will be your husband, said the mother toad. You will live in a mud room with him. They pulled Thumbelina down the stream. She cried. All of the animals liked Thumbelina. The fish saw Thumbelina and liked her too. They pulled her leaf away from the toads. Toads could not catch her. They went away. A butterfly then landed on the leaf. Thumbelina tied her belt to the butterfly. The butterfly carried her in the air. Suddenly, a beetle took the butterfly rested. Suddenly, a beetle took Thumbelina to a large tree leaf. He fed her honey from the tree flowers. The beetle thought she was pretty. Thumbelina was sad to leave the butterfly. It flew away. Other beetles saw Thumbelina. They didn't think she was so pretty. They carried her down to a flower petal and left her there. She cried again. Thumbelina had plenty of food. She lived there all summer. She was alone, but happy. Winter came and birds flew away. The leaves and flowers died. Thumbelina had no protection from the cold. She became very hungry. She didn't want to die. Thumbelina saw a large field of grain. A lady mouse lived under the field. She had stored grain in her warm house. Thumbelina knocked on the door and asked the mouse for some food. The mouse felt sorry for Thumbelina. "Have dinner with me," said the mouse. "Stay here all winter, but you must clean my room and tell me many stories." Thumbelina agreed. A neighbor came to visit one day. The neighbor was a mole. The mole lived underground and was very rich. The mouse wanted Thumbelina to marry the mole. "Be wanted, Thumbelina. Be nicer to our neighbor," the mouse told her. "He can't see well, but he has a nice house. Tell him your best stories, then you can marry him." Thumbelina did not want to marry the mole, but she was nice to him. The mole did not like the sun and the flowers because he spent his time underground. He did like Thumbelina's beautiful voice. He soon fell in love with her. The mole dug a tunnel from his house to the mouse's house. Every day he invited the mouse and Thumbelina for lunch. The tunnel was very dark, but the mole made a little hole with his long nose. The sun could shine from above. Thumbelina and the mouse could see in the tunnel. The mole gave them a small torch. In the middle of the tunnel, there was a dead bird. This made Thumbelina very sad because she loved birds and their music. The mole said, "These birds stay late in the winter and they freeze to death." "You're right," the mouse said. Thumbelina sometimes kisses the bird. She made a blanket of hay. She covered its heart beating. It was still alive but very weak. She warmed the bird with the torch and gave it grains. Thumbelina said, "Rest and get your strength back." Spring came and Thumbelina took care of the bird. They did not tell the mole and the mouse. They did not like the bird when the sun warmed the earth. The little hole was above the bird grew larger. The bird was ready to leave. "Thank you," said the bird. "I will fly to the warmer places. Ride on my back and I will take you." Thumbelina was sad, but said, "I can't. The mouse wants me to marry the mole." The bird was sad. He said, "Then goodbye, Thumbelina. I will miss you." Thumbelina cried every day. She didn't want to marry the mole. "You are very lucky," said the mouse. "Now stop crying or I'll bite you with my big teeth. We will marry this mole this summer. You need to make a wedding dress so you will be wedding," said the mouse. Thumbelina left the mouse's house to look at the warm sun. When she thought of marrying the mole, she cried. She saw the bird that she saved. It came down and told her, "I can't leave you like this. You must come with me to warmer places." She jumped on the bird's back and they flew away. The air was cold in the sky, but it soon became warmer. The snow on the ground changed to green hills. Now the weather was very nice and warm. The bird said, "I will take you to a nice flower. There is a small person like you living in every flower. They are called the spirits of the flower. You will see the king of flowers there." The bird put her next to the king of the flowers. He fell in love with her and gave his crown to her. "Will you marry me and be my queen?" Thumbelina was was so happy. The flower spirits gave her silver wings. Now she could fly to each flower. Wait, Thumbelina actually deserved it. She soon married the king of the flowers. The king didn't like his wife sing. He called her Queen Mine. The bird was happy for Thumbelina, but sad. He loved her too. Later that summer, the bird flew to Denmark. It sang a song about Thumbelina there. A writer heard the song. He wrote the story down. That's my dog barking. Story 4. The Empire's New Clothes. This will be the last story, I think. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Sorry. There was once an empire who loved clothes. Hi, Mama. Every day he brought new clothes. He spent lots of money on clothes. Many people knew this. One day, a man said to his friend, "We can make some money." "How?" his friend asked. "We can make magic clothes, but we don't know how to make magic clothes." "I know, but no one knows that. The emperor doesn't know that. He has no plan." The man told his friend his plan. "Your plan may work. Let's try," his friend said. The two men went to the emperor's palace. They wanted to see the emperor. They said to the guard, "We can make him some magic clothes." The guard went to the empire. "There are two men here. He said they can make magic clothes," the guard said. "Bring them to me," the emperor said. The two men went to the emperor's room. He was putting on some clothes. "We could make better clothes than those," one of the men said. "In fact, your clothes are so wonderful that stupid people can't see them." That can't be true," the emperor said. The man said, "Stupid people cannot see our clothes. Only clever people can see our clothes. Clever people can see how beautiful they are. I want to be able to tell who the stupid and clever people are in my empire," the emperor told. He told the two men, "Make me some of your clothes. I will give you a lot of money." "May we have the money now?" one of the men asked. "You must buy silk and a loom." "Very well. Give us the money," he said. The two men went away. The next day, the emperor said to his prime minister, "Two men are making some magic clothes. Stupid people cannot see them. Go look at the clothes, then come tell me about the clothes. Tell me what they look like." The prime ministers want to see the two men. The men were sitting at an invisible loom, making invisible clothes with invisible silk. The prime minister could not see any clothes. He could not see anything on the loom. "What are you doing?" "We're making magic clothes with magic silk." The two men asked, "Clever people can see this. Stupid people cannot." "I am the prime minister. I cannot see the clothes, but I don't want people to think I am stupid," the prime minister thought. "Yes, I can see the beautiful clothes. I shall tell the emperor about them." "Good. Please tell the empire we need more money to buy more silk." The prime minister went back to the empire. "The clothes are very beautiful. The men are doing good work. They need more money. They must buy more silk." The next day, the emperor said to his second minister to the men. The second minister took more money to the men. Tell me about the clothes, he said. Two men were sitting at their loom. The second minister could not see any clothes. He could not see any silk. What are you doing? He asked. We are making magic clothes with magic silk. The two men said, Look at the clothes. Aren't they beautiful? The second minister could not see anything. What can I do? He thought. Only stupid people cannot see the clothes. The emperor must not think I am stupid. Yes, the clothes are very beautiful. I will tell the emperor about them. Good. Please tell the emperor we need more money to buy this music. The second minister went back to the emperor. The clothes are very beautiful. The men are doing good work. They need more money. They must buy more stuff, he said. The emperor sent more money to the two men. The next day, two men came to the palace. Here are your new magic clothes, they said to the emperor. Put them on and you will be able to tell the stupid and clever people in the empire. The emperor could not see any clothes. Where are the clothes? He asked. Here, only stupid people cannot see them. Let us help you put them on. They pretended to help the emperor put on the magic clothes. I cannot feel them, he said. They are magic clothes. The man said, only stupid people can feel them. Yes, you are right, the emperor said. He thought, I am not stupid. Emperor walked off the minister. He told them to walk with him to the city. He wanted to show the people his new magic clothes. Everyone knew about the emperor's magic clothes. They could not see them, but they did not want others to think they're stupid. Everyone told the emperor how wonderful he looked. Then a small boy said to his father, Dad, the emperor isn't wearing any clothes. Don't be stupid. Then his father said. Then a man standing nearby, the boy is right. Soon everybody was shouting, The emperor isn't wearing any clothes. The emperor heard the shouting. He looked at his body. They are right. They thought I am not wearing any clothes. He didn't know what to do, so he kept on walking. And that is the end of the story. I hope you all enjoyed. I was a little bit tired, but we gotta take the quiz now. Book and take the quiz. Start quiz. In Thumbelina, how long did Thumbelina stay with the lady mouse? All summer. Wait, no. All winter. Continue. All winter. An empire's new clothes. Who says the empire is not wearing any clothes? A small boy. What does the sea witch take for helping the mermaid? Her beautiful voice. In Thumbelina, what does the lady Toad want Thumbelina to do? Marry her son. Oh, I'm so sorry. An emperor's new clothes. What do the men keep asking for? More money to buy silk. Great book. A little too difficult. It's long, but cool. It's fine, I guess. I don't know. It's a pass. Woohoo! 420. I can't pronounce that, but I finally, goal is, I finally read all of these. Well, it's 8 o'clock now, and I am going to eat something. I'm starving. So, bye.